Hi, my name is Waisha. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be juicing some more watermelon to help me get through my cleanse. I am doing a 14-day cleanse and today is the 7-day check-in. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of kind of my experience so far, some of the results that I'm seeing so far, and I'll do all of that while I am juicing. My intent is to get at least 12 jars of juice, with this one covering 2 jars. And that will get me started with the first 3 days of the juice cleanse, and then I'll probably continue juicing off camera as I am aiming to maintain my energy a little bit more during this cleanse. So let's go ahead and just jump right in, and I'll share some of the updates while I'm juicing. I went ahead and shaved off some of the outer skin because this time around I will be juicing the rind. I want to get as much benefits and nutrients out of this watermelon juice as possible for this cleanse. And apologies up front for the low energy. I'm trying to maintain as much as possible. I wanted to do 2 videos last week, but I just couldn't do it because the first couple of days started off pretty decent. I had the energy and stuff, I kept working out. But then something took a turn towards, I want to say, the end of day 4 and day 6. Day 4 and day 5. Like, I just had no energy, and I wasn't really sure why. I was taking the vitamins. Someone commented and mentioned that it could be the fact that I am low in iron, or may have low iron, which is definitely a possibility because I have a history of anemia, where my iron is really low. And the multivitamins that I take, I noticed it was only 2.5 milligrams, which is about 14% of the daily intake needed in the body. So moving forward, for the rest of this cleanse, I'm going to try to drink burdock root tea, since I always have that on hand, and it's extremely high in iron. So we're going to see if I'm still having those symptoms of extreme fatigue, tiredness, after taking the burdock root tea along with this cleanse. Another weird thing I experienced this time around was I had a lot of stomach pain for some reason. I was waking up, eating watermelon, drinking watermelon, the whole 9. And I was experiencing some really, really bad stomach pain, and I wasn't sure why. I assumed maybe it's a part of the detox. And it did go away after a while, but I did want to make note of that I did experience that. So we'll see if it comes up again during the cleanse, and if so, I'll be working to see, what the problem is and how to mitigate it. Usually these kind of cleanses give me more energy, and it felt like it started off that way, but then it started to slowly turn the opposite direction where I am much more tired. So maybe it's working, maybe there's something inside of me that needs cleansing or detoxing, and my body is just putting in the extra work to get it done. Otherwise, hopefully, moving on to this week, I'll have a little bit more energy to get through, the rest of this cleanse. Let's go ahead and, oh, we got a little foam with this one. Uh-oh. Okay, let me slow down. I'm eager to get this juice, huh? Okay, so 1 down. Okay, oops, it's a little too filled. Ooh, that's good. Oh yeah, I'm actually excited about the juicing part of this because I feel like the eating it was great. Eating and the juicing of it, but my body really enjoys the break it gets when it's just a pure juice cleanse. With watermelon, you're still technically eating something. And it was great. There was points where I was like, okay, watermelon again, right? So I tried to switch up the flavors by either eating pure watermelon with some lemon squeeze on top. And for the days where I was really craving something more warm, I sprinkled chili powder. I sprinkled chili powder across the watermelon chunks, and then also squeezed some lemon. That was it. That was all that was needed. It was literally it was the most perfect thing. So, if you're having trouble getting through your watermelon cleanse and, you know, watermelon's great, but then you want something to kind of switch it up, you know, change up what your taste buds is tasting, I would just recommend utilizing things like lemons, limes, and then maybe even some seasonings. Of course, make sure the seasonings don't have any sugar in it, right? And it's good to go. You're good to go. This is going fairly fast, and I'm enjoying that for sure. It's like a good, nice little chunk. I realized I had to hurry up and juice these anyway because I could tell this part of the watermelon that's getting bad, because by the seeds it's starting to get this texture in which I know that you know, if I don't consume it really quickly, it will go bad. So it's a good thing that we're juicing this part of the cleanse anyway, so that we're not you see, like, I don't know if you can see the details of like how the seeded part is kind of I want to say sugary almost. It has like a sugary texture to it, you know. Okay, a quick update on my cleanse so far in terms of the results. As of day 7, I've lost 5 pounds. I started off at 143 and now I am 138. My skin has definitely looked amazing. Like, you know, that just happened. I'm making a mess. Let me actually make sure I pour this right. Just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. So another jar down. Okay, so in terms of the results so far, like I mentioned, my skin has looked amazing so far. I'm like, you know, I will say my skin has always been pretty decent, you know. The most time I experience like breakouts and stuff is usually around the cycle or my cycle. But, you know, when doing this watermelon cleanse, like, I definitely have a glow that people has been calling out as I'm just walking through the streets and out and about. You know, people stop to make comments about my skin and how I'm glowing. So I think that's definitely amazing. I know it's attributed to the cleanse. So that was great. In terms of like digestion, I've been experiencing some really good digestion actually. So usually when I do juice cleanses, I notice that I stopped using the bathroom. There's a point of the cleanse where nothing's flowing, okay? But urine. That was blunt, but you know what I'm saying. But urine. So, you know, it was really refreshing to be able to drink juice and eat watermelon during this cleanse, because it was able to keep things flowing, if that makes sense. So there may be a little shift when I switch to just juices, but I'm okay with that because I feel like the first part of this cleanse did me really well. So far I've lost 5 pounds, which I thought was amazing because, you know, I continued to work out during this cleanse for as much as I could. There were some days where I just couldn't do anything. I want to say two of the days, like I wasn't able to do anything pretty much, and pretty much all I could do was sleep. So I listened to my body and I just allowed myself to rest those days and just, you know, not do anything. But the days where I were able to work out and stuff, I found that the watermelon gave me enough energy to work out. So that worked out really well for me. So hopefully I maintain muscle during this cleanse. We will see, especially after the juice cleanse comes in. Now, I am excited because I did hear that watermelon is a good post-workout. So hopefully I'll be able to still accomplish some of my goals in terms of maintaining muscle and continue building while also going through this cleanse. So I feel like the main culprit here in terms of the spillage is the fact that there is a lot of foam for this one. I'm not sure why, but let's just try to do the best that we can. All right. Okay. So this one is done. Yeah, so I think this time around, 12 jars would be a good amount to get started. If I find myself needing a bit more, especially since I'm working out during this cleanse, I'll go ahead and juice more. So the first week was about 2.5 watermelons. And this week, I started off with a little over half. So technically it was 2.25 watermelon. This was the rest of the third quarters of that watermelon. This is another one that I think is going to last me a while. So I'm pretty sure that between about 4 watermelons has gotten me through this whole entire cleanse. So we will see towards the end, but so far I think that's going to cover it because these watermelons are massive. So the first ones I ended up getting from Kroger. They were okay, you know, they're Kroger, so meh. But I did end up going to Joe Randazzo's, which is a farmer's market that I like much more. And I hope that their watermelons taste a bit better. But you know, your girl had to do what she had to do. My car was down at the time, so I couldn't really choose exactly what I wanted at the time. But you know, now that I got those things under control, I'm definitely hoping that the quality of this watermelon is much better than the one that I purchased from Kroger. So is there anyone that's watching right now currently doing a watermelon cleanse or watermelon juicing or any type of cleanse and detox at this moment? How are you guys doing? What are some of the tips and tricks that you've all discovered to kind of help you, you know, get through your juice cleanse, maintain any hunger, and also reduce some of the symptoms, you know, that you would normally get from a detox? I would love to hear from you all. Honestly, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have the Nama J2. Like, to be able to just toss my fruits and veggies in there and just chill while it's juicing has been a game changer for me. Like, before this, I was using a juicer, I want to say a centrifugal juicer, to where I had to kind of, you know, put the fruits and vegetables inside and then it would spin and juice would come out. And by the way, juicing watermelon was a headache using those kind of machines. So, okay, I see this one is stuck. So I'm gonna have to move this one manually. Okay. Yeah, but anyways, it was a mess, you know, juicing watermelon. Water was flying everywhere, or watermelon juice was flying everywhere. But this has made it really, really easy. And hope looking good. Just fill this up, top it off. There we go. I appreciate you all for juicing with me and being a part of this journey. Like, it really means a lot. Like, the day where I was just so tired and fatigued, you know, I made a post and, you know, someone just simply commented, "You got this," you know, and I was like, you know what? I do got this, you know, but I just wanted to say that to share that, you know, all of your kind words, everything really helps me keep going, and I appreciate you all. Genuinely, like, I appreciate you all. Oh, I'm such a klutz. Okay. So it looks like it gave us another full jar and maybe a little bit more of the second jar, but this is good. I'm happy. I feel like this is good enough to get me started through the week, and that's all that matters. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this up. Okay, we're doing pretty good, and then we have almost one full jar left. So I may drink this actually, so I think I'm gonna drink whatever's left in here and go ahead and get these ready for the week. Okay, I'm excited. So this is good enough to get me started for this week. I'm actually really excited for the juice only cleanse. I feel like my body is just used to consuming juices, so I think, believe it or not, that this may be easier than me eating the watermelon and drinking the watermelon. So I'm really excited. Stay tuned. I'll share all of the updates, results with you guys, and if you want to see the full 14-day output, be sure to stay tuned. I'll have a final results video next week. So sending love. If you like this video or want to follow along in this journey, please like, subscribe, and share the love. I will truly appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next videos. All right, peace and love.